they travel to freedom. Broken and worn, but they will keep on in the moonlight, the moonlight. The pressure is on, the cold of the season makes it hard to feel, but they persevere for the end game, the end game. I can only wish that one day we'll find the one to keep. The journey is an endless one, to the same love, the same love. Travel to freedom, broken and worn, but they once kept on in the moonlight, the moonlight. I can only wish that one day we'll find the one to keep. The journey is an endless one, to the same love, the same love.
morning, everybody. Live on this Wednesday evening. It is the big match. It is Liverpool-Chelsea. And I want to say hello to everybody in chat. Hello, Steve-O there is joining me too. We've got Dre Zera, Simon Zurcher. We've got Mr. Anderson, Dread FPL. We've got Maya Narang watching us live on Periscope. People may be watching us on Twitch. Hello to you guys. Shane McGuinness, Bilal in chat also. Shane24, Mr. Anderson, David Hackinson, Andrew Millard and many others. Hello to you and hello, Steve-O.
Yeah, good evening, Jace. Good evening, G. I've just seen the result literally about 5 seconds ago. What happened?
What happened? One team played better and deserved the point. The other team played awful and were lucky to get a point. Guess who I was talking about?
Hold on. You're both talking over each other, one of you.
Oh, no. I've muted myself in Discord purely for this reason because I don't want to... I just want it to be me and you for the moment. So just give me a second. Let me just resize your camera.
Interrupting again, are we?
Let me just quickly make your webcam smaller. For some reason, it's full size. But how are you doing, Steve-O? Because for those who don't know, we had a very interesting insight into your excursion out. All I can say is it was an excursion into the wasteland.
Yes, basically. Nothing I can add. That happened hours ago.
It was an interesting video. Did you see much of the United game or hear about the United game at all?
No, I tuned into your members stream for like 5 minutes when I saw it was 1-0 to the West Ham penalty. Tuned in and you were talking about a Pogba should have been sent off because of the handball. I'd rather you tell me what happened because
I was fuming, to be honest. I was fuming at Pogba. Whether it probably wasn't a sending off because he wasn't denying a goal scoring. He wasn't stopping it from going in. It was, in my opinion, deliberate handball, purely by the fact that the ball was struck about 30 yards out. And he had time to react enough, in my opinion, to get his head out of the way without having to put his arms up. I thought it was really unprofessional behaviour. I think Pogba was awful. He was pretty anonymous majority of the game. Just basically meandering about, walking around, not really making any key tackles, not really making any key passes. It was pretty awful from a Paul Pogba point of view, and I just don't know what's up with Paul Pogba because he seems to have this attitude at the moment. Well, he's had it for quite some time, but it's come back. It kind of faded away, a few game weeks ago, but it's certainly come back now, and I certainly am very disappointed because when he hasn't got this attitude problem, he's an actually very, very good centre midfielder, but with this big chip on his shoulder, it's almost like in the member stream, I kind of likened him to a little bit like Mario Balotelli. Sort of like I'm Mr. Big, I'm the important person here, and you should all kind of bow to me. Well, I'm sorry, but you're not playing well, and you deserve to probably be benched. Question is, I probably would have preferred McTominay playing instead today. To be honest, I think he would have had more energy on the field than Pogba. But that's my thoughts. Very disappointed, very, very disappointed because I thought United would have gone out all attacking to try and get that 3 points to put pressure on Leicester, to put pressure on Chelsea, and nope, it was more of a case of, we'll give a penalty away and then we'll just settle for a 1-1. The players were laughing and smiling and joking with each other and the resumption of the game out on the field. I say this to Wiz, you don't want to see your team and the opposing team laughing and joking with each other. It was even about the penalty. They were even like doing this, put their hands up, like joking about it. That makes me feel sick. I don't want to see that. When you're out on that field, you're fighting, you're battling, you're at war with that other team, like Roy Keane would say. You're not nicey. Oh, excuse me, let's change shirts at the end of the game. It's the priorities are completely wrong, and if there were fans there, they would have been giving them stick. I'm guaranteeing that now. Hello, Mohammed. Hello, Sultan Saeed. Hello, Nick Reed there in chat too. Dread FPL's there. Yeah, you as a Salah captain, and you'll be very, very, very hopeful of a return or two this evening.
I'm not going to lie. I want 2 goals. End of discussion. You're going to have to turn your thing off because it's just...
Hang on, let me unmute myself. Let me unmute myself. There we go. So G-Wiz can hear me now, so when I ask the questions, he knows when to be quiet. But yeah, I was essentially asking Steve-O... okay, I'll do the question you would normally ask me. So you said 2 attacking returns. That would be what you're minimally expecting this evening from Salah, yeah?
Yeah. I'm wanting from a selfish... Well, I don't give a damn about selfish, but I want a clean sheet and 2 goals or a double-digit haul from Salah, 3 bonus points, that's it. Because the Steve-O jinx, curse, whatever you want to frigging call it, has happened again. I was never going to make any transfers on whatever blinking day, Friday, wasn't it, the Burnley game, and I went into panic mode. We all get caught up in it. And I thought, right, I'm going to bring in Chris Wood for Nketiah. Because I wanted at least a 1 playing bench player on my bench, for crying out loud. Anyway, because I was a bit concerned that maybe De Bruyne or Mahrez may be benched. And of course, that meant putting Greenwood on the bench. He turns up, scores, looks like he's going to get 3 bonus points. Burnley, as I told I feel like doing a members video now. I'm that annoyed.
Just effing. Burnley, as I told every effing person.
As I told everybody that Burnley are rubbish. They're useless in front of goal. Everybody seemed to have thought that it was going to be 5 or 6-0. I have no idea why people are thinking like that. Burnley turned up. They were playing against 9 men. It took them an own goal to score more than 2. It's pathetic, and I still fell for that stupid trap. And to be honest with you, Jason, I've made an actual decision now where from next season I'm quitting. We're not quitting Twitter, but I'm muting anything to do with fantasy football on Twitter. I'm never using it to go on Twitter.
But also, Steve-O...
Well, let me finish. I'm not reading anything to do with chat anymore. I'm sick to death of going against all my own decisions whatsoever. I'm sick to death of getting angry at myself for doing things because I'm swayed by everything that either, number one, the people in the live chat are doing. Because like I always say, we all do it. We all follow it like sheep. I haven't got the cojones just to go, you can shut up, you can shut up, you can shut up. I'm going to stick to my decision. You may think that bringing in David Silva's a stupid idea ahead of Sterling. I'm going to do it. Oh, and guess what? I still took him out because, like I said, I haven't got the bottle to go through my own decisions. I would have had Antonio when he scored against whoever he was playing the other day. This particular weekend, I would have had 2 free transfers, and I would have definitely brought in probably Harry Kane and whoever completely for free. And instead, I've got to do a -4 to be bringing in whoever. And it's just so annoying. I get so annoyed at myself for following the crowd. And I'm an idiot. And I hold my hands up. I admit it. I'm a prat.
Steve-O, we were hearing this last season, though, to an extent as well. I'm sure you were saying this earlier, after last season, you were saying...
And like I said, you fall into the trap of it. I just fall into the trap because I'm an idiot.
But Steve-O, is it just Twitter though? Is it just the chat? Because you obviously...
Yes, it is. It is, because I told you this. I go on Twitter. I go on the live stream. The whole planet is saying, gonna bring in Chris Wood. Go and bring in Chris Wood. People like mugs like me, idiots like me are like, oh Christ, if my rivals are bringing him in, I'm going to bring him in just to flaming counter it. I don't think logically and go, differential here. I've got a differential in Greenwood ahead of Chris Wood.
Hang on. Let me stop you now. Bringing in the same players as your rivals isn't countering.
No, I know that. That's my point. I just fall into this trap of defensive playmaking. I don't know why I do it. I just fall into this trap of, well, if they're all bringing them in,
you can't go into this sort of realm of self-pity where hang on, I'm going to be really upset because I've gone with...
Hold on a minute.
It's perpetual.
Hold on a minute. This is coming from you. Hold on a minute. When you decided not to focus anything on FPL because your captain didn't play the other day.
Yes,
you will admit
yes.
it. You
yeah, I did. But this is completely different to what you're saying. Like, you're not saying I'm going to take a step back and ignore everything completely until next week. You're saying I'm going to ignore it completely forever.
I'm willing to come live on air and admit that I'm a friggin' idiot. I'm willing to do this. And my point being is that I'm the prat for going against my own advice. Like I said last season, at the end of last season, I would have said exactly the same thing. Go with your gut. Go against anything anybody even suggests. That if you suggest that, for example, for argument's sake, whoever's the most popular captain pick and I don't think that's the best option. I'll go with somebody else. I'll go with that person, and then all of a sudden I change my mind to the popular pick because I'm a sheep. I admit it. I'm a sheep. And I'm happy to admit
but Steve, we've said to people on the channel, like, come on to the Discord and they talk with us. We say, like, we're just giving opinions. We're not giving any advice. We're just giving our opinions on certain players and why we see them players. Yeah, and that's what you said as well. Do you not think also, then, I mean, it's very easy to just basically paint the brush on social media and say, well, actually, there's a wave of people saying do this, so I'm going to jump on that bandwagon and I'm going to bring that player in. I mean, I ignored the Antonio for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. Stubborn. That can easily bite you in the arse. Like, yes, a lot of the time, people are banging on about this player, people are banging on about that player. You know, Pulisic is one of them. You know, Bowen. These other players, you know, and you just think, hang on, hashtag play your own game really does count here. You take the advice, but I didn't want to bring in Antonio, probably because he plays for West Ham, and probably because I was a little bit stubborn, because hang on, I didn't think of that, so I don't want to do it.
But the players that you've got in your team, who are you going to take out for?
That also is another...
It's the same with me.
Yeah, it's a very...
From my perspective... I'm not worried about Antonio because for people like him, I'm not going to take out Martial, Fernandes, Salah, whoever the other two I've got, De Bruyne and Mahrez, because I personally think, well, there's no obvious that they play for better teams and I expect them to score more goals. The unfortunate thing is that they do nothing. Mahrez yesterday didn't play. He only played like half an hour or whatever. It's got nothing to do with me. I don't expect Antonio to go to flaming Old Trafford and get a penalty, as an example.
No, and we're gifted a penalty.
I don't mind things like that. But people, like I said, people like me are idiots that fall into the trap of, yeah, I'm going to go against my own advice here, and I'm actually going to bring in Wood because I feel that everybody else is bringing him in. I just fall for this stupid trap. And like I said, I'm willing to admit that stupid mistake. And like I say, next season I am legitimately going to not come off Twitter. I'm going to be muting anything to do with FPL, and I'm going to barely read any of the chat whatsoever telling me what to do. I'm just going to say, this is my team, it's done, end of discussion. If anybody wants to say anything, I'm not going to read it, I'm not going to look at it, I'm just going to read about questions. If anybody's got a question, if anybody wants any advice from me, it's just very, 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 very unlikely, because any advice from me is absolutely pointless hearing from me. And I will...
the game's kicked off, by the way, but there's nothing going on. That's why we haven't said anything about it. But
yeah.
You carry on, Steve-O. I'm more interested in hearing what you have to say than watching this game.
Anyway. Swayed by the sheep mentality. That's it. And as G-Wiz says, like you just mentioned, hashtag play your game next season will be that case. It will
I hope so. I mean,
considering not even listening to podcasts to do with fantasy football anymore. You know, all these...
Well, this is a question. This is literally before you kind of carried on there. I wanted to say it's very easy to kind of point the finger at social media because, let's be honest, anyone can basically hide behind a keyboard or a phone and tweet out something which, you know, essentially they've got absolutely no proof or any evidence to back up what they're saying. But what I'm saying is, like, you admit that you consume a lot of content. A lot of it's very, very good fantasy football content, but a lot of these podcasts are talking about these similar differential picks or popular picks, and you're subconsciously bowling your cricket ball in the wasteland, listening into your ears, thinking, "Oh, actually, you know, maybe this player does seem to be the logical pick," and then automatically you're then not even thinking about your decision, you're just bringing in the player, and then you're regretting it afterwards. Because we've always said on this show, make your own, make sure that you do a transfer that you can live with, and will look back on it and think that was a logical pick and I was happy with it at the time. And if you can say you were happy with it, like my team failed last week, we all know there was a lot of low scores last week, or I say last week, a few days ago, but my team on paper, I was really, really happy with. I felt that I was really unlucky with the way that things happened. And it's just one of those things with FPL. I think it's healthy to take a back seat. And I tweeted out and I said, look, I'm not going to be really... I'm going to take a break till next week because I'm feeling pretty down about FPL and I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to stream about it. And I think that's normal because the moment you start going, oh, I'll just do a video about this and I'll just talk about it. It's not therapeutic. You get the dickheads coming on the chat saying I've got 87 points this week.
On a live stream, yeah. On a live stream, maybe I would have, if it in what we're talking here, I would have done a recording or something like that, and I would have just flame and let rip about in your specific case about Pep resting Sterling or whatever else happened in your team. That's what I personally would have done. My point is that I'm actually agreeing with that. Ironically, I'm just agreeing with everything that you're saying. Me, for example, consuming too much. I listen to Flame in a couple of podcasts. That's it, to be honest with you.
How many hours a week do you listen to those? I mean, that's quite a few hours, I would imagine, of content. Like even just let's be honest, right? Let's just say people that just watch our show in the peak of the season, preview, reactions, live, reviews, and then the odd impromptu stream. You're talking what? How many hours a week? Put 12 hours, 15 hours, 18 hours a week. That's a lot of hours to consume content about. And a lot of these people that are tuning into our show, in between our streams, they're watching Planet FPL, Fantasy Football Scout, Wildcats, other people, that they will be consuming 20 to 30 to maybe even a full-time job's worth of fantasy football content. Is it healthy? I don't know. Only they can tell you that. There's a lot of people in our chat that are doing really well. A lot better than us. But I don't think it's healthy myself.
No, I don't know. And like I said, I've made a conscious decision. I don't find it that difficult to come on social media. Mute people on social media. I mean, I follow like 10 people that are to do with the fantasy football community. And I'll be muting every single one of them for next season. I don't want to hear a single thing.
Let's just see how you feel, mate. When it's all said and done, the next season starts, you'll be itching to find out what people are doing with their teams. I'll be the same. I'll be the same. I'll be all over it. I'll be like, oh, what's this person doing? Oh, look, it's exactly the same as the other 20, 30 people I've looked at. I mean, let's be honest. It's going to come down to the fixtures. A lot of the picks are going to come down to the first 6 or 7 game weeks, and that normally is the case. And I'm quite openly admit it. I will do my research, and my research will be on the players, but it will also be on what other people are doing, because I want to be kind of in and amongst the early template to start off with, especially when it comes to like price rises and stuff. But anyway, the game is on. 5 minutes 38 have played, and I've not seen anything really happen.
It's all been in the middle of the park. It's been absolutely terrible.
We've got
Steve-O, I just want to say, I think, and I'm no expert, so you can take what I'm going to say with a pinch of salt, but I think what would help in your situation is when you make a transfer and it doesn't work out, you need to look at the process you went through to make decisions.
Yeah, but now, what I'm saying is, hold on a minute, just 2 seconds, just before you continue. What I'm saying is that let's just take the most basic example that's just happened recently. When I came on stream, I said, this is my free hit. It is. So at the time, it was Azpilicueta, Alonso. It was double Chelsea defence. It was Reece James, actually, because I was a bit worried that Alonso wouldn't start. Anyhow, so it was double Chelsea defence and Alexander-Arnold. And I had David Silva, I had Antonio in the midfield, and I said on air that if Giroud and Alonso start, I will take out Giroud for whoever it was. I'd then have Greenwood in there. I'd take Antonio out, so that he would have gone for Giroud because I expected him to score more points. And I said that I was going to go with Alonso instead of Azpilicueta. I would have had some other defender, whoever it was. And I made this, but I still had David Silva in the team. The point being is I did all the maths and everything. It turned out that I was down by 12 points, whatever it was. However, if I'd have just stuck with the initial team and just said to myself, right, no matter what, I'd be bringing in Alonso for Reece James, but the rest of it, and we've just had an effort there by Mount. The ball crossed in, just 2 seconds, Jimmy. The ball crossed in by Willian. Mount had a free header there, almost. No, it wasn't Mount, sorry, it was Reece James. Talking of Reece James, he was completely left free in the middle, and Mount's completely put it over the top. Didn't even get it on target. That's terrible. But yeah, And the reason why I was persuaded is because I just looked at chat and I looked at Twitter. And look, I don't go out my way to read Twitter. I don't specifically look on Twitter. I just see, as I keep mentioning all the time, like the few FPL accounts that I do follow, because they've liked and shared various other content. It comes up in your feed, all this nonsense. And you just see it's all in your face. And I'm like, Christ, I've got to get rid of David Silva Sterling. I've got to do it. I'm completely mad. Blah, 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 blah. If I'd have just left it, I'd have been 12 points better off. And there's been various other occasions across this season, last season, probably every other blasted year, where rather than just going, do you know what, that's my team, it's done, I'm happy with it. For instance, this particular game week, I've got it on triple captain Salah at the moment. Now, obviously, I'll be watching this game to see what he does, see how I feel about him at the moment. I mean, as it stands right now, I'm not going to be triple captain him whatsoever. And I'll probably be, my initial thoughts were bringing Harry Kane, triple Harry Kane.
Harry Kane? Just because he had one good game?
He's been scoring goals. And that's what this is the point, though, Jason. This is the point. This is all my knowledge about football is zilch. I have zero knowledge about football other than, is that player scoring goals? Yeah, he is. Bring him in. He's a top quality player. Bring him in. He's scoring goals. He's up against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace are absolutely
not consistent. He's not consistent enough for me, mate. Sorry.
But he's been scoring on a regular basis of late. He's been doing all right. And, you know, I'd rather feel more comfortable in him. But this is my point. Even this conversation now, it's just like, I'm not
you might put an element of doubt in your mind.
Precisely. And then let's just say, for argument's sake.
But I mean, I've personally made the choice to stay clear of any Tottenham player. That's just me.
Yes, of course, yeah. Precisely. Whereas in my case, I just see a player doing really, really well, or I will have some basic knowledge of, you know what, I think that David Silva will start this particular game and do really, really well. I'll bring him in. And I just don't fulfill my own basic knowledge of what I'm doing, and it's just come to the point now where I've got Salah as captain. And the reason why I captain Salah is for one reason: an individual who's doing absolutely rubbish over the Project Restart, who captained Martial. I was right, I'm swapping it to Salah. I'm swapping it to Salah because they captained Martial. Surprise, surprise. Okay, Martial got an assist. For all I know, that will come out better than Salah does tonight. And the way my luck with captains, specifically Salah, has gone so far since Project Restart, albeit, you know, he's been a bit unlucky with some moments. It's been useless. So I'm expecting a 2-pointer from him tonight.
Why captain a player that you've got no faith in? I don't understand. Well,
I just explained, because I saw a member of the FPL community who's absolutely useless at their captain picks. Captain Martial is just like, right, I'm taking off. I'm
quite excited because I've just found a way of putting Discord chat straight in onto stream.
What do you mean?
I can directly throw Discord right onto stream right now.
I don't understand what you mean by throwing Discord on.
Well, basically, it's just a cool little thing that Discord do. That's it. Basically, I'm just messing around while you guys are chatting. It's fine. You'll see when you watch it back.
That's the reason, G, why I swapped my captaincy, and you know, hopefully, like I say, Salah does something. But so far, this game, after 11 minutes, nothing has happened apart from that. Mason Mount.
What did you expect?
Well, I'm expecting Liverpool to win this 2-0, 2-1, something like that. So, and the fact that Chelsea were playing the FA Cup as well, I was thinking, you know what, they're going to be tired.
They don't look tired to me.
No, they don't. No Pulisic, I see. Why is he out? Is he still injured? Is he? I'm assuming, or is Lampard not risking him?
I don't know. You know as much as I do, Steve-O. No idea why Pulisic isn't playing. I just got the team news, put it up, and there it was. No Pulisic.
Yeah, precisely. Yeah,
it's because where we've had so many games in a row, it's hard to get news on anything really, or clear indication. But yeah, I haven't heard any press conferences or any reason why Pulisic would be on the bench. Maybe he's getting rested. I have no idea.
Well, a talented, quality player like him, if he has got a bit of a niggle, you don't want to hurt him even more. especially.
He is their runner, isn't he? He does cover more ground on that team than anyone else, doesn't he?
Oh, since this project restart, he's been absolutely fantastic. And Salah he's been blocked off by Zuma or Rudiger.
No, the referees are saying go.
Just get on with it. For crying out, just ran into the player. To be honest with you, nothing wrong with that whatsoever. It was Rudiger.
Yeah. Whoops. He was never going to get to that ball, so he just fell over and then thought, "Oh, can I have a penalty, please?" No, you can't.
Precisely, yeah.
Play football and crack on.
Yeah.
Did Man United look tired? Are you worried about the Leicester game on Sunday?
They looked awful, mate. I'm really quite worried ahead of the. I was thinking of getting rid of Jamie Vardy for that game. Now I'm thinking maybe I might keep him. To be honest with you,
because of the tiredness of United, and I mean they looked. They looked.
This way, Evo. If you had watched the match, you would have thought West Ham were the home team.
Oh, really?
That's the way I see the match. I don't know what Jason thinks about that, but that's the way I see it.
Well, what is it with West Ham at the moment? They just got a bit of confidence now. The fact that they know they're staying up, they can play with a bit of freedom.
What's going on there? That's weird. Okay.
I don't know. West Ham are just West Ham, innit? They can beat Man United one week and lose to Accrington Stanley another. It's just West Ham, man. But and that's why when people are saying, "Oh, which West Ham player are you bringing in, Wiz?" I'm not bringing in any. Especially when they was talking about, "Oh, the fixtures are changing. Great swing for West Ham. I'm going to bring in Fabianski." Oh, I'm thinking of it. No, I'm sorry. I can't. Even as a fan, I could not bring in a West Ham defender. I'm sorry. I love my team to bits, but no way could I put myself under that sufferance.
What are your reasonings as to why Antonio's all of a sudden turned up? Is it just the fact that he's playing out of position? He's just up front.
He's always done that. When we stick him up front, he's always done the business for us. And where Haller was injured, there was no other person in that whole squad that was going to play in that position apart from Antonio.
Of course, yeah. And do you think, obviously with hindsight now, we're all foolish to overlook Antonio? Do you think that when he was... Oh, Reece James there with a crack.
I wouldn't say we're all foolish.
On over the bar. Oh, Dread FPL's here. Afternoon.
How you doing, mate?
Great.
You sound really convincing, mate. You sound really convincing.
It's easy to say right here and now, yes, at the time I should have brought Antonio in, and then I could have had his 4 goals against Norwich, and then I could have had his penalty against... It's all easy in hindsight.
Hindsight, mate. It's great, isn't it?
Yeah, at the time, this is what I was trying to say to you previously. You have to look at how you made the decision at that time.
Yes.
Not 4 days later when you can see what the results are. Look at the decision you made at that time and the thought process you went through that time.
Yes.
If you think at that time it was the right thing to do because of X, Y, and Z, then where it hasn't worked out, you shouldn't get down on yourself because you made the right decision at that time.
Well, that's the point with myself. That's why I get so annoyed at myself, because I go for a perfectly logical decision, and then I don't want to. I'm boring myself talking about it now.
Yeah,
I can't remember what to talk about. It's boring me.
We know, Steve. We know.
But yeah, this game has not really been living up to what we expected. Everybody's talking. Here we go. Everybody's talking about the fact that Liverpool are going to want to win this game. It's the final game at Anfield. It's their champions.
No crowd, is there? Do you know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, I think it's fair to say that because they know they're going to lift a trophy at the end of the game, they wouldn't really want to do that on the back of a loss.
Yeah, that's very, very true. But do you think that the games... well, Jason, I'll ask you. Do you think the games have been more positive for Man United because there have been no fans? I mean, certainly people are saying about like Spurs that they played better.
I think the players are just a little feel like they're under the scrutiny of. I feel that it's just more like a training ground. Like you were saying, basically, you were saying that you think that the games are going to look like training matches. A lot of them have. It's been lethargic for a lot. I mean, I was expecting there to be lots of goals, and there really hasn't been. Yeah, lifting a trophy in an empty stadium as well. What's all that about?
I thought that Man United
no
would
choice,
be
really.
more,
Well, no, but they could have gone
attacking.
outside or something, couldn't they? Could have gone outside. And imagine though the crowd control of that.
Exactly, yeah, that's why.
I
If we had
suppose,
done that,
yeah,
then we would
yeah.
have had lots of crowds. So
Yeah, I think
Man United in that game would have been more attacking, going for the 3 point, but it just didn't look that way to me.
no, and it wasn't just you that looked that way too. I mean, it's just without going around in circles, it's just frustrating.
So, what do you reckon the Leicester Man United score is going to be then?
Well, the way Man United are playing at the moment, they look
3-0.
terrible against Chelsea. They look, well, according to you guys, they looked awful against West Ham today. They're looking tired. It wouldn't surprise me if it was a draw. What do Leicester need to get into the top 4? Is it a win?
I think that's going to be a winner takes all game, that, won't it?
So if that's a winner take all game, Leicester to I think that Leicester will do United in that. Personally, just from the rest periods.
I don't mean to be controversial, but if it is a winner takes all game, then I would rather Leicester won it.
Oh, why is that?
As a neutral, I would. because Man United, they're according to them, they're supposed to finish top 4 anyway. A team like Leicester to finish in the top 4 is amazing, and the way they've played this season, I think, even though they have fallen off a cliff recently, I still think the work that they've put on through the first half of the season, they deserve a top 4 place.
I just looked at it, and actually, United can go just get a draw. They're a point ahead already.
Oh, right, okay. So Leicester must win then.
Yeah, Leicester will need to win. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, brilliant. Excellent, excellent. And what's the ramifications with the relegation regarding Aston Villa and Watford? What's the situation there? They're both on the same points.
Yeah, Villa and Watford on the same points, and I think Watford are behind 1 goal difference.
I thought they were joint. Oh no, because obviously Aston Villa won last night 1-0. Did any of you guys watch that game?
Nah.
No.
Brilliant. I was just wondering how Arsenal looked. Was it just after the Lord's Mayor show, after beating Man City 2-0? Do you reckon that was the case?
To answer your question, Aston Villa are a goal ahead, but level on points with Watford.
Fantastic. So Watford obviously against Arsenal, and then it's Aston Villa. Well, they're aware you lot, aren't they? That's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, that's why I'm bringing Antonio in.
I heard you say that with Jason on the members video, so that's a definite. Who are you bringing him in for?
William, I'm taking out and bringing in Antonio, because William, I've already got Giroud, so he can do for that. I don't need double Chelsea against Wolves on the last day, thanks. So I'll take William out and bring in Antonio, so I've got a bit of interest in the West Ham Villa game.
Yeah, that's a great idea. And Jason, do you want to tell everybody what we're doing on Sunday? Because I'm probably looking more forward to the thing before the games than anything.
So we're going to be doing right. So we'll confirm a time. But essentially, what we will be doing on Sunday is hang on a second. We'll be covering all 10 games with basically 8 moderators and myself and Steve-O, and we'll be drawing numbers from the old bingo machine that I've got upstairs, up there, and we're going to be drawing names to do the games, and it's going to be really fun.
Yeah, we'll have 8 moderators. Well, we assume 8 moderators participate in this. Kaita, go! Kaita, go!
Nice.
Is that Wijnaldum assist?
God, blimey.
Who got the assist? Is it Mane? Oh, all I care about is Mane.
Of course, yes, you've got Mane involved in this particular fixture. I can assure you now, Salah was not involved in that whatsoever. Van Dijk, well, Yes, it was number 5.
It's Van Dijk, isn't it?
Oh,
I think
number
it's
5.
Dijk.
strike.
No, it's not Van Dijk. It's whoever.
Oh,
Wijnaldum, innit? Wijnaldum.
No, but he didn't touch the ball, Jace. Do you see that back heel? He didn't touch it with the back heel.
What,
But that's
Wijnaldum? Did he not?
Yeah. No.
Oh wow, what a goal that is.
What a strike. That's what we want to see from our number 8.
That wouldn't have passed. Anyway, it won't give to Van Dijk.
No, it won't go to Van Dijk, G. No chance. But,
No. I thought. Listen. I thought Van Dijk was Wijnaldum.
Oh,
but
I see.
Wijnaldum didn't touch the ball.
Yeah. We get the goal right on the stroke of the drinks break. Would you believe?
Oh, what a
usual
joke.
thing of. I mean, when the
they-
drinks break happened in the Man United game, was anybody in the flow of attack or anything like that? Because I've noticed that a lot of these games, once a team starts getting into the flow of things, it's a drinks break.
I didn't notice, to be
Do you
honest.
think that's a
No.
tactic that will become part of the game?
It can't do. They're not having a drinks break next season.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right.
Fair enough.
And the referees are the ones that call it, not the managers. It's not like the managers go, well, I've had a drinks break.
Oh, I never knew that. I just thought it was called dead on like 22 and a half minutes or something.
The question is now, though, will Chelsea's heads drop? And it's a case of now a Liverpool onslaught. The thing with Liverpool is that I don't, unlike Man City, who seem like a team that just want to score goals. Liverpool are a team that are just waiting for that chance, waiting for that opportunity to break through. And I mean, can we expect more goals from Liverpool? You'd like to think we can, but so far, a goal from out, and a bit like Sterling last night. To be fair, goal out of nothing, coming from nowhere, a wonder strike, and it's 1-0 to a team where it doesn't really look like a game has needed goals at all. To be honest with you, no team's really. Well, in fact, no team's threatened either keeper whatsoever. It's all been playing in the middle of the park and stuff. And Reece James with the ball at the moment onto Willian. Willian will hold up the ball for a second, pass on to Reece James. Now it's just being played back and back and back, doing a Burnley, as I like to say here. But of course, Liverpool, as it's saying here, 96 points. They can't get to the 100-point mark. As a Liverpool fan, Dread, does that disappoint you? You're not going to get 100 points, or do you just not care and it's the fact that you got the title?
Well, no, I actually wanted to have as many records as possible. I wanted to be on top of the points and not have that City sort of record still be in there, but whatever.
Yeah, of course. It's something where this season it started off as if you were going to get about 110 points, something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's impossible.
I'm a bit disappointed about that, if I'm honest.
What about Liverpool in general in this project restart? I mean, again, here we go again. I did say that once they've won the title of Fishness, they jump off their assets. To be honest with you, they haven't looked that great, have they, since the restart? It's just getting a job done, really.
Well, no, but I understand what you're saying, and you're quite right about that. But I also think that there've been 2 full seasons where they have been at it every time they stepped on the pitch. Up until the City game just gone, they'd lost 2 games in 2 seasons. So them in restart and guaranteeing that they've got the points, I can see where that mentality, that relief, and they lose a bit of sharpness. I can see that happening.
Wiz, can you just mute your mic, because I think you're echoing a bit, mate.
I think one of the most shocking results for me was probably the Burnley game, where we drew with you 1-1 at Anfield.
Yeah.
I mean, Nick Pope having a Superman game. Very, very disappointing. Obviously, the Aston Villa game as well. We all had hope that maybe Liverpool would win 3-4-0. Ended up 2-0, of course. There have been results this particular restart where it's just been very flat.
Yes, indeed. And I don't know whether it's. I mean, alongside with what I was saying, they come off the ball because they have it in the bag, but maybe not having the fans there also plays a part in that. Yeah,
precisely. Yeah, I think this. Well, we all know why that's happened. We don't need to go into detail with that.
Yeah.
I was expecting though Liverpool before they won the championship to absolutely just batter anything in sight, but it never really happened. But moving on to like this Sunday, for example, your thoughts ahead of the Newcastle game? I mean, Newcastle. I mean, they got their 0-0 draw with Brighton. I mean, that was
well. I mean, since lockdown, I think Newcastle are up there with one of the teams that have conceded the most. Liverpool
really?
always do well against, no offense, but lower opposition.
Oh, a minute, Salah breaking through. Pass on to Firmino. Go on, Firmino. Go on.
No,
I'm still expecting Liverpool to do well against Newcastle.
Yeah, I'd like to think 1-2-0, something like that. I'd expect that to see the game. Are you looking forward to Sunday in general?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like, all the games are playing all at once. It's the last day of the season. There's people paying free hits. It's going to be carnage, and there's going to be a lot of injecting going on.
Oh, you're getting on the Booner bandwagon with that as well, are you?
Oh, I love that, mate. I'm loving it.
I'll certainly be fascinated to see what happens on Sunday with various people's teams. Everything. Obviously, I've got my triple captaincy. I mean, it's on Salah at the moment. I mean, am I mad to keep it on him, Dread?
No, that's not a bad shout.
It's being pushed over. But,
no, I mean, referee looks the other way.
Yeah, I mean, the way I look at it with my captain and everything, I always tend to go for the strongest attack against the weakest defence out of the assets that I have. Therefore, I can't see past C.
Yeah, precisely.
I can't.
The thing is, you know what's going to happen, because everyone's now looking at Sterling, and everyone's going to grab him in. He was my dirty little secret, Sterling, and now it's like, now the spotlight's on Sterling. I'm like, oh, great.
The thing I've been thinking about, like, I heard a lot of that, like you say, but how many times does Sterling haul back to back?
Well, in the Project Restart, he's done it pretty much every other game.
Every other game, right? Okay, so which means in the final game.
Yeah, but he played 45 minutes though the game before, didn't he, or something like that?
Yeah, precisely. He's done really well. In fact, I would say he's probably been the player of the Project Restart. To be honest, he's like a newborn. And Salah in the box. Can he find someone? Go on!
Oh, what is he doing? He has Firmino there for a tap in. He's selfish. He's one of the most selfish people in the Premier League.
Maybe he's still got an eye on the golden boot, mate.
Yeah, but he's not going to do anything there, Dredd.
What, from that angle? No way. Even David De Gea would have saved that if it was on target.
Maybe I'll ask you that question, Jace. I said it last night.
Shouldn't have started.
Well, would you take Henderson over De Gea?
On current form, yes. I mean, David De Gea has obviously got a confidence problem. Obviously, you shouldn't bench a goalie, to make a point. But I feel that it's been so many mistakes that he just needs to be, £375,000 a week and stuff. Stick him on the bench.
Yeah. Do you think that's what the reasoning is? The fact
probably, probably, and the fact that we feel that we owe him for all for those years of under Van Gaal and where he kind of bailed us out. Is that onside? Is that onside? He's off, but they're going to review it anyway.
Blimey.
How many years does De Gea have left on his contract?
Couple, I think. I think 2 or 3 years.
Wow.
Is he off? Yeah, he's off.
Yeah, he's off.
Yeah, well off.
Miles off.
It was only his foot offside, wasn't it?
We've seen it for less.
Oh my God, are they really holding it up again? Really? You don't need to draw a line for the. Oh, yeah. Do you know? I'm starting to think that VAR just want to have their 5 minutes of fame.
Tell us why. I mean, I don't know. If
I don't want to. I'm sick of VAR this season.
Did they really need to draw a line there? Seriously?
No, they just wanted to have their moment.
Wow.
I don't know. It's been it's been a pretty It's not been a great game, has it, Dredd? Being a Liverpool fan, I mean, obviously it doesn't really bother you because
we're in the lead. I'll take that.
Of course, we would, like you said, any Liverpool player will be wanting to win this game, particularly. I mean, what assets have you specifically got in this game?
I've got Salah and thier in this.
Right, okay. So you'll obviously be expecting, like me,
This is a better game. This is a better game than United, mate. I'm telling you now.
Really?
So much better than United.
I had Antonio in the last match and Greenwood, so I'm all right tonight.
Really? Well done, Christ. I saw Bilal's getting Antonio off the bench as well. There'll be quite.
I just saw Mane a few moments ago. I just saw Mane get shoved off the ball, and I thought, this is more like football, other than smiling and laughing at each other.
Can you just? I don't understand what you said. What do you mean by this?
Basically, Pogba, when he did that handball to give away the penalty, it was just before. It wasn't far behind half time, okay. And then the players went in for half time. They came out on the field ready to start the second half. And I can't remember who it was. It might have been Antonio. And yeah, it might have been Antonio. He got his hands up in front of his face and mocked what Pogba did. He just basically pretended to be Paul Pogba.
It was Antonio and Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, and they were like laughing about it. And I was just like, what the is going on? Because hang on, you're supposed to be rivals right now on the field, and they're on the field laughing about the penalty decision. Anyway.
How did Martial and Fernandes look today?
Martial looked alright. I mean, to be honest with you, he got crowded out quite a bit. West Ham defended really well, stoically defended, and I think Wiz saying that. I think, to be fair, 1-0 was a good result. I think a fair result for the game. Both teams had very little in the chances. I mean, West Ham had a lot of pot shots on goal. A few challenges in the box in the air, but nothing clear cut. Man United, much of the same, really. Nothing really that stood out. That you thought, in the game you think he should have buried that, should have been a goal. There was none of that.
Obviously, he was completely anonymous against Chelsea the other day when he came on at half time. I see that Aaron Wan-Bissaka was bench precautionary, was it?
Well, he came on. He came on for Fosu-Mensah in the second half. So, I think it was probably just a precautionary or just fitness related. Maybe. I mean, he certainly didn't look out of place when he came on at half time. So maybe it was a tactical or I don't know. Maybe he just wanted to give Fosu-Mensah a run out.
Possibly, well, absolutely, yeah, and save him obviously the best right back for the
Leicester game, yeah.
Which is
Mane taking it around two.
Yeah, take it away, Jason.
Oh, and he's won a free kick.
No, he hasn't.
Surely. What's the referee doing there? He just says you do one more and you're going to get sent off, my son. He just said.
So it is a free kick, okay.
Yeah. Oh, it's an obvious free kick. How is that not a free kick?
Quality.
Oh, that's a bit of a dive. It's a bit of a theatrical. But it is.
He won the ball.
He didn't get the player.
He did kind of get him. He did get him.
I think the theatrical dive after the contact kind of didn't help Mane's cause. It was a foul, but it was a foul plus a theatrical dive.
Well, they're all complaining. Lampard's complaining at Klopp. Kovacic is complaining to the referee. It's all going off here over some pointless poxy tackle. I think they're probably making more of.
You watch Trent Alexander-Arnold smash this top bins now.
Well, hopefully.
Sweet.
I hope so. It looks like Lampard's complaining about the fact that Klopp may have come out of his technical area. Can't be doing that.
Oh, really? Are that petty right now?
It seems to be that way, Jess.
Jeez.
Well, yeah, Trent's stepping up for this. I'm assuming he will be taking this, just like as per normal. Can he make the most of it? Takes it in. Oh, he scored!
Oh, he did put it top bins! He did put it top bins!
Get in!
He has scored, and the Mane
He did,
assist.
and Mane assist.
Get in.
I mean, that was absolutely sublime.
Kepa didn't even move.
Well,
He didn't attempt to save it.
no,
He did. He took a step towards it.
he looked at it.
Yeah, he did take a step towards it and then just watched
X in
it.
chat.
At least he
Anyone
didn't-
in X in chat if you own Trent Alexander-Arnold?
No, that's
Oh, hell yeah. TAA, baby.
I think, unfortunately, you're one of the few people that don't own him, Jace, to be fair, but, whatever. At the end of the
Dunno.
day, your captain came through.
I don't know. I don't think he's that heavily owned. I mean, Liverpool haven't exactly been keeping a massive clean sheets.
Well, to be fair, I think quite a lot of people. I mean, Dread, you own Trent?
Yeah, I've got Trent, yeah. He's been in my team since Game Week 1, and was never, ever thinking of getting rid of him.
Well, 122,000 transferred him out this game week. 109,000 transferred him out the game week before. 22,000 transferred him in game week 35. Yes, a lot of people got rid of him.
I mean, I am a Liverpool supporter, so that's probably why.
There you go. That's probably why then. Yeah. But in terms of returns, he's been very, very average.
But of course he has, yes.
I mean, you're keeping hold of a 7+ million defender who's getting you 0.62101. I mean,
but
admittedly,
we're also talking about the highest scoring defender in the game.
Oh, here we go. Take your Liverpool tinted glasses off for a moment, Dredd.
No,
right?
I'm talking about fantasy though.
I know, but most of his points came in the first half of the season.
I know, I get that, but you see, the thing is, if I keep an asset that I know is good and will give me points at some point, and he's the highest scoring one, I can focus on other areas that I need to do and fight fires.
I know, definitely need Chelsea to score now.
No point in getting rid of TAA because I know at some point I'm going to want him back. So I'll just leave him and I'll ride that out and do bits somewhere else. That's my mind on it anyway.
Seen the reason why you don't transfer out Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Sorry?
You've just seen the reason why you wouldn't
exactly
transfer out Trent.
Because if, say, this is like earlier in the season, that happens, and then you're sort of like thinking, how do I now find that money that I need to get him back? Because you're going to want him. So, like, assets like that, I think.
Well, I definitely need. If Chelsea is score now, I'm not going to be that panicky, to be honest with you. Because if Trent can end the game on 6 or 7 after scoring a goal, it's not the end of the world.
No, that's very true. That's very, very true.
Still early days.
I mean, looking at the first half so far, I don't think Chelsea have had.
Well, they've had the ball in the back of the net. It was slightly offside. Slightly. It wasn't a million miles, but it was. I think Liverpool will play a bit of a high line, and I can see possibly Willian, Mount getting in again behind, or even Giroud from a set piece.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's a more of a chance of Chelsea scoring because it's Project Restart. I don't think Liverpool really are concerned that much about the fact that they've now got the title. They don't really care about whether they win or lose. I don't mean that literally, but it's a beautiful free kick. They're showing it on the replay here.
I mean, as the goalkeeper stood on the far left-hand side of his goal, I'm thinking Trent's going to kill this top bins with his right foot. I'm thinking, I don't know if I'd be stood there. If I was the goalie, I would give myself a little bit of a chance to go for it, stand a bit more to the right. But
that's why he's the most expensive goalkeeper in the world.
Yeah.
Yes. How much was he? 80 million, something like that?
Yeah, something
means
like
nothing.
That, yeah.
Oh, what a pass that was.
Absolutely.
What?
I think Lampard's saying the same thing in your head.
What the? Who was that?
It was Mount, wasn't it? Mount, I think Mount.
If he was playing Norwich, it would have gone in anyway. So through an own goal, if you remember, Peters, of course.
Salah, back post is Mane.
Pass out to Mane. Corner.
He doesn't look for the pass though, Salah. He is very much a poacher. He is a case of I'm going to shoot.
Yeah, but to be fair, he never had it under control to do anything with it there anyway.
No, I know. But I think his eyes are always on the ball.
Yes.
Yeah. The ball was hard. It was hard to pull out of the air, to be fair. Imagine if Salah blanks. Maestro, I'm absolutely banking on it, my friend.
Yeah, so am I. Well done.
Kepa or De Gea? Says who's that?
Oh, what a goal! What a goal!
Hang on.
Can you believe it?
Yes, it was.
Get in! Now, Steve-O, show some fucking faith. Oh, excuse me.
Oh,
Now, Steve-O,
So and
show
ban
some
him.
faith
Show
in
him.
your captain for a change.
You got an assist. I'm selfish. I said I needed double-digit all.
There's still
it
plenty
though?
more time. Plenty more time.
You can't be checking if it's handball or not for crying out loud. They scored from it. Pity's sake.
It's a handball.
There is a
think, isn't
handball
it?
in there, but whether the
All day
referee...
long.
I think. Are they going to check it or no? They're not. They're not going to check it.
Well, I'll ask you, Jace. I mean, if there is a handball infringement...
If there's a handball before the goal, it should. The rules are there to say they're going to disallow it, but obviously they're not.
Because it wasn't handball.
Well, it looked like it bounced up and hit the player's arm. It's not deliberate.
It wasn't handball, son.
It doesn't matter if it's deliberate. It doesn't matter if it's accidental.
I'm saying it didn't hit his hand at all. That's what I'm saying.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. No, they're playing on. It's fine.
I thought the referee...
It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's a non-debate. It's a non-debate because it's carried on anyway. So carry on. As you were, Chelsea are 3-0 down. I'm not quite sure how they're 3-0 down, but they are 3-0 down.
Let's be real here. It's the same as the...
Let me explain it to you. Liverpool have scored 3 goals. That's how Chelsea are now 3 goals down. Does that make sense now, yeah? Thanks.
to play devil's advocate, just like the Watford game last night, we had a Sterling thunderbolt out of nothing. We had the penalty saved, and then he just had to tap it in. You know, these goals are being gifted to them, just like with Liverpool tonight. You've had a wonder strike from Keita. You've had a wonder strike from Trent Alexander-Arnold with a beautiful free kick, and you've just had some freak goal in there where, according to Jason, they should have been given a penalty. So,
well,
you know.
no, and I let me just bring up the rules.
like I said before, basically, it's like, you know, they know they're going to lift the cup tonight. They know all the fans are watching and everything. Yeah, they know they're the champions. And so they're putting on a show.
They haven't really put on a show, to be fair to me. I haven't looked at Liverpool and thought, my goodness, they're looking good.
I think it's right who says it in chat. I think it's only for an attacking team. So any goal scored or created with the use of the hand or arm will be disallowed this season, even if it is accidental.
Go on! Fucking hell.
Yeah.
I think any game where you get
apologies
3
for
goals
anyone
in
who
the
heard any
first half.
foul language. I thought this was a members stream.
That's a quid.
It's hard.
Go fuck.
To go with that tenner he owes me.
Is that another quid?
Just add it to Jason's tenner you give him. That's what we got to do, G.
Oh yeah, Jason, can you DM me your bank details for a change?
Be a pleasure, mate.
What you doing?
I'm giving him a tenner, mate. Thanks to you. I think it's only money he's already given me anyway, so it's no skin off of me nose.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Why? What was the last?
We're
bet that you
even.
did?
We're even. I can't remember what the bet was.
I think
right.
I think it was either one bet for a tenner or we've had 2 bets for a fiver. I can't remember what it was, but
No, it was one bet for a tenner. It was one bet for a tenner.
It was one bet for a tenner. Yeah. I knew I wasn't going to be out of pocket if I'd lost the bet anyway. So.
Oh, what a poor pass that was by Firmino.
Yeah.
That's shocking.
Dread, question for you: does Klopp make any changes at half time, or does he think nope, continue as per normal like Man City yesterday?
No, I think he'll come out with the same team at half time, but then make changes like 10-15 minutes in.
I guess. How many goals is Salah behind Jamie Vardy? 4, isn't it? 4 or 5?
Yeah, it's something like
Just
that.
doesn't. Oh, but it ball crossed into.
What is that? Oh god!
Ball crossed in again.
Oh, what a save! What a goal!
Useless.
Yes, goodbye, clean sheet. Goodbye, clean sheet. How do you feel, Trent Alexander owners?
That's all right. We've still got an assist. We'll take the
I'll
points.
tell you how I feel. I feel bloody brilliant because I've got William in my team and all.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da
Oh, God, I love it.
Oh, I love it,
mate.
Right at the end of half time as well.
And
Last minute
always.
dot. And nothing.
And on that note,
Come on,
I'm
it's definitely a
going
show.
to
4
put
goals in the first
a
half.
kettle on.
Ooh.
Anyone like a drink?
Oh,
Steve, do you
I
want
know
a
coffee,
stiff?
please,
Do
mate.
you want a whiskey, mate?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I would argue that neither teams deserve to score, to be honest with you. I mean, they've all come out of absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. They've had neither team has been that attacking whatsoever. They've both been pretty poor, in my opinion. Liverpool just edging it, I think, but such a sloppy goal to concede. Pathetic.
Ooh, I'm not sure if that assist will go to William now that I look at it. Maybe.
Well, if
I
they
don't
gave
know.
it to Doherty, they can give it to him, for crying out loud, because that Doherty shouldn't have flaming stood as an assist, so they'll give that to William. Of course they'll give that to William. They've got to.
Wait, hang on. You're just saying consistency. What was this?
Absolutely ridiculous. I would like to think that Doherty...
Yep, it's been awarded. Lovely. So I'm happy now.
So what's so Trent Alexander-Arnold still on what's bonus? Is he on bonuses still?
Let's have a look.
Go on,
It's
Wiz, have a
showing-
look.
No,
Kate,
he's not on bonus
Giroud
anymore.
and Bin Laden.
His name's not Win Laden. It's Wijnaldum.
Whatever.
You sound like the old terrorist.
Look, he wins matches, so I'm calling him Bin Laden, mate.
Right, okay, anyway, I'm going to go put the kettle on. Back in a mo.
3 sugars, please.
Yeah, send it virtually to Wiz. Get that on that note. Yeah. Fred, what are you expecting in the second half from Liverpool? Just the match to continue as it was? Same tactics?
Yeah, I think we'll continue in the same vein. I'm expecting a Salah goal.
I'm bloody... You're expecting a Salah goal? What makes you say that? Because he's done absolutely nothing in this game.
Well, that's what he does. He doesn't do anything. He pops up with a goal.
Well, from this point of view now, because they've conceded, I need Salah now to score 2 goals. I need him to score 2 goals to make up any form of ground in the cash. James Band Cash Mini League. That's as simple as it gets.
Hey, Steve-O,
Yes, G.
do you remember when you said to me I should have taken William out and put Walker in?
Yes.
It's looking like I've made the right decision now.
How many points did Walker get?
11.
Right, and Willian, he's on what, 5 at the moment?
He's on
4?
4 at the moment, and Lamptey got 6. So I should be ahead by the time this game finishes.
Hold on a minute, you would have played Walker ahead of Willian, and...
No. I played Lamptey ahead of Walker, and you said I should have played Walker instead of William.
Right. Oh, I see. Sorry, so it would have been a 4-4-2 formation. I see. Right. Cool.
So it's as short as it's long, as my girl would say.
Well, you're up on screen at the moment, as Jason said to you the other day, for the good old Just Eat. So...
Oh yeah, look at me. Oh, look at the oh yeah, I still got the flow. Oh, look at that guitar. Oh my days. Oh, what a fur coat. Jesus. We're
Fred,
living large.
Fred, did you see the Man United West Ham game?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Your thoughts overall on the game? Was it a fair result? Do you think that one of the teams should have won instead?
No, I think it was a fair result. And in fact, if the game was going to go to a winner, I would have possibly given it to West Ham, to be honest.
There you go.
Yeah, I was giving it to West Ham. They looked more live. They wanted it more. I think United, their heads were not quite in the game. I'm not sure if they were thinking about the Leicester game already or something. I don't know.
Alex the Kid saying Trent and Mane just won me.
I'm not going to be I'm not going to say anything about my transfer plans because it's probably not going to happen until the last few minutes before the deadline.
We'll talk about transfers. G was saying earlier that he's getting Antonio in. I'm actually dropping Antonio after this game week.
Oh, really? Tell us why.
Because the choice for Antonio has always been between Antonio and Martial, and I'm going to go for Martial next week instead. Oh,
Martial's away record not particularly great. What makes you put faith into him?
I'm just going with my gut, mate. It's purely going with my gut. I don't think Antonio is going to have a good time against Villa because they really want to stay up, and their defence has steadily improved. So I'm just feel to get rid of Antonio now.
Gee, what are your thoughts on that? Considering you're bringing them in, G.
You talking to me, Steve-O?
Yeah, you are, G. So your thoughts on Trent taking out Antonio, considering you're bringing him in?
Well, each to their own. I mean, it's going to work for him because he's got the straight choice of a Man United attacker or a West Ham attacker. And I'm presuming Dred's only got two, Man United assets, am I right?
Yeah, I'm only going to have Bruno and Martial for 38.
I think if that's the move that suits your team, then do it. For me,
that's the thing. You nailed it, mate. It fits into my team.
Yeah, where I've got two Chelsea assets, both playing Wolves, I think, I can handle Giroud up front and I can handle Antonio instead of Willian. So I've got an extra fixture to try and get some points from. Yeah. I don't want double Chelsea assets in that Wolves game. I don't want it.
Just seeing the replay of the Chelsea goal there, and so annoying looking at it. So frustrating.
I'm just trying something really quite cool at the moment. If you talk, guys, talk.
Hello.
I mean, that's cool. That's cool.
The thing is,
okay.
Like Jace, I was loving your sing and dance when the goal went in and the clean sheet. But I was looking at it and it's like, I don't have the clean sheet points yet, and TAA's got 8, so I'll take that.
Yeah, but he's also is that, have you banked that on the fact that he's got bonuses, or is he just on 8 now? Is he?
No, I think doesn't.
Oh, he's on 8.
He's on 7.
How many?
He's on 7.
He's on 7.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fair enough. There you go. Yeah, I'll take 7 for him that day.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I agree with you. 7 points is an absolute incredible score for Trent as it stands. It's just when you watch that particular replay of the goal and everything, it's just very, very frustrating that they've conceded on like pretty much the last second of the first half, and we I personally need maybe Trent and Salah.
I loved it, Steve-O.
But of course you would, because obviously you don't own Liverpool defender, and many people do. The people around you in the overall ranks and everything will own a Liverpool defender and everything, and yeah, I mean, obviously you'd be enjoying the fact that you own him, whereas people like me that have got double Liverpool defence in this case, and I was banking on hopefully maybe getting a clean sheet out of this, the way this game was looking at, and unfortunately it's not going to be the case. Maybe Van Dijk may pip up with a goal, but very, very unlikely indeed.
You never know, mate. Could happen. It could happen. TAA corner, Van Dijk header.
Oh, absolutely.
And you're sweet.
Dan's here saying that he's had the best game week of the season so far, and I'm just looking at his team at the moment as it stands: 85 points, captain Sterling, every player has come through in his team, apart from Fernandes and Jesus.
Right.
Ironic, Jesus not coming through in a 4-0 win.
Yeah,
I mean,
something like
quite incredible. Could not believe that. I mean, Jason himself is thinking of bringing in Aubameyang. Aubameyang dread, is he in your thoughts at all?
that. He's in my free hit team. I've got him in.
Oh, you're doing a free hit, are you?
Yeah. Yeah,
You reckon?
he's definitely in. I've got Aubameyang and I've got Jesus up front, and I'm sticking with him, even though they didn't perform very well in the last matches. But I'm taking that as a bonus, because I mean, assets don't tend to perform matches back to back. So he's had a dull match. So hopefully in the next match they'll do something.
3-5-2 you're going with, are you?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
Are you willing to reveal your team live on air?
Yeah, sure.
As it stands right now, what is it? Tell us off the top of your head.
Okay, so I've got Pope in goal, and I've gone with Tarkowski and Peters. I've gone the triple up.
Oh, you
on
do the triple up.
the Burnley, yeah. I'm rooting for them to get that golden glove for Pope. TAA, obviously, staying in the team. And then in the middle, I have Martial and Bruno, and then I have the Silva, who I'm captain, KDB and Salah, and then up front it's Jesus and who did I say?
Aubameyang.
Right, yeah.
You're set on David Silva, are you?
Yeah. Probably nostalgic reasons. I mean, like, you know, he's lit up the Premiership and given all fans of football something to look at and think, wow, yeah, what a great player and everything. So he's getting the captaincy. Also, he got rested last match, so that really plays into him most likely starting.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a very, very good captaincy choice. I'm expecting him to, well, I think most people are expecting him to start. Are you expecting pretty much the same team, maybe a couple of players taken out, obviously, and being replaced, but pretty much the same team that played Watford?
From City's point of view, I would expect so. And my thinking behind that is because obviously they're going to the Champions League. There aren't very many competitive games left for perhaps to keep the boys sharp and everything, and they're going to have a bit of a break. So it's sort of like, play them. We need to play them. That's the way I see it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jack Benzie, with the feedback. I've just put something on the stream, which is, I think it's quite cool to show who's talking, and it looks quite cool with the wavelength as well in the background. So yeah, Steve-O, when you get a mo, when you see someone talk in Discord, you'll see the spectralizer and their name come up. It's actually really quite awesome. I like that. I'm quite proud of that. Copyright the FPL.
I'll have a look.
Go on, Jason, with all the techno. Love it, mate.
Hamid saying, I'm on 82 points with bonus 3 from Greenwood and TAA still playing. Overall rank 90,000. That's the first time I've hit top 100k in 13 years. Wow. Well done, Hamid. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Getting into the 13 years you've been playing this game. Good Lord. Good Lord, it's changed a lot since you first started. When you first started, it would have been, 500,000 people playing it, and there's now, I say 7 million.
Who's been playing 13 years?
Hamid.
Wow.
So
I didn't even know the game's been going that long.
I was having a chat with Paulie earlier in the week over Discord, and he was mentioning that he's been playing since when he had to like mail it in to like newspapers or
you mean
like
fantasy football in general?
No, that's fantasy football in total.
Right, I see, mate.
We was talking about when we first started playing fantasy football, because I remember I used to have to phone up this like hotline and like tap in the numbers of the players that I wanted, like the 3-digit number, and it was just ridiculous. And then it went from that to online, and then FPL started, and not looked back since.
That's incredible. That's incredible.
I remember the newspapers, but I never got really into it, to be honest with you. I kind of thought it was a lot of effort, and I was just like, I'd just rather play FIFA instead.
Yes. Yeah.
It was a bit of an effort, but when you're part of like a works league and things like that, it does make it exciting. and the effort worth it, actually.
Where I was working at the time, there was not a lot of football fans.
All right.
Yeah. But yeah.
Wow.
No, I mean, I'm going back to the early 90s, and I was in an office-based environment, and there were loads of people there who were proper football fans, but that was it. So yeah, they took to the fantasy game pretty well, and I tagged along, and yeah.
It's very popular, especially if you're from a background of, say, Championship Manager or something like that, where it's virtually the same game, but with real-life players. I've always seen it as, and I've only been really playing it since my own personal game, and then into this particular. But Jack Benzie, I've gone from 150k before restart to 20k with a week to go. That's wow. Hamad saying yes, it was 700k overall. There were 700,000 players to start when it first started. So wow. I mean, now, like I say, I think back then 700,000 it was pretty much proper players, but now it's 7 million. But as I always say, probably, I don't know, 5 million are your real dedicated ones, and it just drops off as the season keeps going down and down and down. A lot of people just forget they've even started. But we have kicked off. No changes at half-time whatsoever. Liverpool are looking a bit more brighter in attack. A bit again, it's very similar to Man City yesterday. Man City looked a lot brighter in the second half, and hopefully Liverpool can capitalise, and hopefully we get some Salah goals. But whatever. Firmino on the ball at the moment, being harassed by James onto Robertson. Robertson trying to find Mane, and now it's been brought out to Willian. Willian on the counter attack here.
Oh, why did Giroud done me that?
Exactly. All he had to do was take it and then maybe try and find Mount instead. As Jason said, he just dummied it, and now it's back with the Chelsea defence as Rudiger and Zuma play it around a bit. I believe Chelsea have conceded the most goals in the top 10 teams as well, so they're obviously going to have to do some business, I would have thought, in the transfer market. Obviously, they've been bolstering up their attack. It's just, will they be bringing in any defenders or anything like that?
How many clean sheets?
Yes, Wiz?
How many clean sheets do you think Chelsea have kept all season?
6, 7.
Well, considering Liverpool and Manchester City are on 15, along with Burnley, Leicester 13, Sheffield United 13, and Manchester United on 12. Chelsea, considering in their last 2 games previous to this, I think they kept clean sheets, are now on 8. So they were on 6.
Okay.
So they haven't been great, and even worse than them are Tottenham on 7 clean sheets all season, which is the exact same amount as West Ham United.
Tottenham are one of those teams. They've always been one of these teams that they win a lot of games, but they always concede a goal. They don't concede lots. They just concede a goal. I remember under Pochettino, under his best season, everybody was saying, get on their defence. But it's like, yeah, but they concede a goal per game, basically. You know, at the end of the season,
at that time, I just went for Ben Davies, and he was, because he was proper then, and he was playing, and yeah, he was like the Trent of the time, getting not taking free kicks, but he was bombing down the wing, getting assists.
Yeah, precisely. That's the thing, getting the assists and everything. So, Matt Max saying, I got 1 free transfer. Who would you change, Doherty or Patrizio? That is a Patrizio for Pope.
Yeah, it's my team on the screen. I'll change it if you want.
For Pope, I think that Pope's got the highest chance this particular game week to be keeping a clean sheet. I believe all the players have come out and basically said we want to get Pope to win the Golden Glove. Although based on what G has just said, that if Man City were to keep a clean sheet and Liverpool, we'd be joint top with those 3 particular teams. So
just want to quickly say
that Man City are the favourites to keep a clean sheet this week.
Yeah,
just want to say, Steve, have you seen how tight it is in the top 4? Well, the top the second, third, and fourth spot in the Turbo Elite Cash League?
I haven't, no, but I don't really look at that. But I know
well,
it's very tight.
it's interesting because Simon Bellamy, if I was him, I'd be a little bit of a squeaky bum time going into the final game week because I've managed to claw back so many points this week on him.
Come on, hold on a minute. Salah, put through. He's got to finish it. He's got to finish it.
No.
Oh my God! If he squared that to Mane, it was a guaranteed goal. What is he doing? Oh, let's get him off, Klopp. Get him off. Selfish.
Get fucking squaring it, for fuck's sake. Look at it. Prick.
It's a joke. It's a tap-in. That's a FIFA goal all day long. To square it along. He's so selfish. He's so selfish, that guy. I swear, man. Mind you, as a non-captain of Salah, I don't really care. Get that minus back instead.
You just couldn't resist having a dig at Steve-O, could you?
No, it's just the fact that people rage on about Salah, about how good he is and stuff. But it's all very well raging about how good he is, but he doesn't get any criticisms or enough criticism with the fact that he's just so, like, he's so selfish. Like, and it's not just this game as well. I know Marnie has his moments, but come on. Gee, Klopp should be laying it into him. Klopp should be laying it into him right now. I know they're 3-1 up and all and they've won the league, but still, lay into it.
Here we go.
Go on, lad.
No,
Anyway.
I'd be throwing a rocket right up his jacksie.
I know. And if I was Mane as well, I'd be shouting him. Well, yeah, it's about the team. I know. It's just laughable that he tried. It would have been easier to just square it. But again, I don't even know if
Flame than have an effort on goal instead of just scuffing it like a idiot that he is. What the fuck was he doing, for fuck's sake?
All right.
£5.
I'll fucking donate 100 quid if he gets a hat trick.
£6. 7.
Fucking takes the piss.
8, 9. In fact, you can take my pound off and just pay 8.
Watching this fucking bollocks half the time.
10, 12. We're going to get to a score here at this rate, aren't we?
I might just quit this stream and do a members only video. Start recording it. For Christ's sake.
Well, you're making it members only. Oh, what's that? Oh my life. That was calamity if that had gone in. He's got you an assist, Steve-O. What more do you want?
I don't give a shit, Jason, if he got me a fucking nothing. It'd be better off getting fucking nothing, for Christ's sake.
That is a score now.
Fucking best player in the Premier League. Piss off. Fuck's sake.
22.
Unbelievable.
23.
He could probably pop up with a goal now.
Just take my pound off, Steve-O, and you can just take 22 instead.
Brilliant. He just had an effort there. The second you just said that, Dread.
Yeah.
Ball played into him. He's completely free. And
Salah needs 40. Salah needs 40 shots on goal before he scores. It's been like that all the time.
How many has he had so far? Like 20?
18.
He'll score. He'll score in a minute. Give him about 10 or more chances. He'll score. Ironically, they always pass to him. Firmino, Wijnaldum. You know, whereas why can't they just pass to Mane? Like, statistically, he puts away more chances per effort.
But then maybe it's because they pass to Salah because Salah's always in the position more than.
Well,
than
I
Mane
wouldn't
is.
say. I just think they like passing it to the right. If you look at Mane, I mean, yeah, he does play deeper.
Or maybe it's a tactic in the game. Maybe they've seen something in Chelsea on that side.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Happens a lot though. Mane does make runs, but they just ignore him and go for Salah. Maybe it's just a name. Mane just drop deep a lot more than Salah does, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Firmino, goal.
Oh, is that a Trent assist? Is that a Trent assist?
Yeah.
I think that's a Trent assist,
Like
yeah.
it to me.
Oh,
Oh, I would love it if Trent concedes a goal. Yeah, he concedes all he likes, mate. Assist.
Assist and goal, I'm loving it. He doesn't actually need the clean sheet.
Inject that into my veins! You love to see it.
You love to see it.
Oh, I love it. I love hearing Steve-O laugh. It cheers me. It cheers me up.
Well,
In fact, Steve-O, I'll pay that £22 for you myself, bruv. I'm
Mate,
that
I tell you,
happy.
mate, I've enjoyed this so much, I'll actually split that with you, mate.
brilliant.
Cheers.
oh, God, that's like a knife through my heart.
Boom!
Flipping hell, man.
Steve-O,
Yes, G.
please tell me you've got Trent.
Yes. But it doesn't matter. Because all my rivals
does
own him.
It does matter
It
because
does
your
matter.
rival hasn't got Trent.
Right, let's find out, shall we? Well, you carry on talking. I'm going to find out around me who doesn't own Trent in the James Bang Mini League, shall we? Around me specifically. So I'm guaranteeing
Yeah.
it now.
I would start with Jason first.
Oh yeah, but I'm nowhere near that.
Oh, aren't you? Oh.
No.
Oh my God. Oh. Sorry, I just
First
thought
goal
that
at
Firmino had
Anfield.
scored his first goal
First
away,
goal,
but it was
yeah,
at Anfield.
Anfield.
Yeah. Yep.
That's shocking, really, isn't it? Liverpool forward can't score away from home all season.
He does a lot more than that, mate.
No, he does, but he still needs to add that to his game as well.
Yeah, I'm sure that's something they'll work on, but I mean, I'm not going to complain. He's helped us score lots of goals this season.
Oh yeah, he's quality.
He's like
boy,
Martial. He's not necessarily the one that grabs the goals, but he does a lot of work to cause the goals.
Oh, what are you doing? Get it, Salah.
What's
Get
going
it.
on here? What's going on here?
Go. I'm gone. I'm doing a members only video.
No, it's fine, Steve-O. It's fine. There's plenty of time left here.
Inject that.
To be fair, it did come off the defender. I thought he just shot it like that, but
No,
It did.
have faith, Steve. I told you.
He's gone.
Salah will score. Salah will
gone.
score.
He's
he's gone,
gone.
is he? Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm definitely checking that rent out after this.
Oh, referee.
Oh my life.
So, for people listening, if you want to hear what's going to be an epic rank, I think, become a member, get involved, and you'll be able to see see Steve-O.
It's worth
Happening
your
right now.
$1.99.
Yeah,
It's worth your
absolutely gonna
$1.99.
be worth it.
Definitely. So, when the ball hits the referee, is it a drop ball then?
Not always.
So if it's not always, what happens if it isn't a drop ball then?
So basically,
No
it's
idea.
whenever the referee decides to stop the game, it obviously restarts with a drop ball. But I don't think that it's any time the ball hits the referee. It might be. It might be.
I think it is. I think it's only coming this season. Oh, Williams off, Giroud's off.
Yeah,
Mount
it is. It
off.
is new. It's new law changes. It's new law changes. Anytime the ball touches referee or other match official and goes in. Oh, hang on. Oh no.
Wholesale changes.
What? Speak to me, Jason. Speak to me.
I think you've gone muted there, Jace.
Hang on. Giving a
All right.
prop ball in certain situations when the ball hits the referee and play stops. I don't know if it always is a drop ball. Like if it's slightly deviated from a like, I don't know. Maybe someone in chat. I'm sure the old rules. I don't know if they've updated them, but like it's not always. Steve-O's gone, by the way. Anyone that's watching the podcast wanting to know what's going on, Steve-O's not happy.
Oof.
You get hashtag Steve-O rant in the chat.
Trent Alexander-Arnold.
I think I need to use that. Ain't we got a Steve-O icon in Discord?
We do, yeah. We've got it in chat as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we should just
That needs to be on.
Steve-O's not happy, and Salah has had so many chances.
Yeah, but he's like that every game, though. That's what he needs to realise. It's not just because he's made him captain this 1 week that he's playing like that. He plays like that every week.
I know.
Oh well.
He's so wasteful. Salah is so. Oh, this is beautiful.
Pulisic owners will be happy. Pulisic owners will be happy.
Just come on.
Tammy Abraham with a goal, and it's the
Pulisic
2 goals. That's what, a -1 point from TAA.
He's onside as well. Lovely. That's a great run, Pulisic.
Great one by Pulisic.
And a great ball as well. Mo Salah, you need to watch Pulisic and learn.
Well, this is it. The FIFA goal. Boom. It was even harder because you had to get past Van Dijk. Why are they reviewing it? What is going on?
You have to check that it isn't offside.
Yeah, but mate, how long did it take for you and me to see that wasn't offside? It's fine. It's been given. It's been given. But that's just laughable how long it takes. Like literally 3 seconds. You know that's not offside.
Oh, yeah.
I need Mane to score. I need Mane to score. This is not a joke.
I'm not being funny, but I need a Salah goal. I've just realised. Or, yeah, I just need a Salah goal. My rival did something like a -8, brought in Sterling, this player, that player, and he's on 80-odd points right now. And we started the game week. We started the game week 1 point different. Right, that's it. Where's Antonio? Come on, where are you? There you are. Right, in my team, get in. Make transfers, confirm, job done. Right. I'm dropping Greenwood against Leicester.
Good luck with that, mate.
I'm dropping Doherty against Chelsea.
Yeah, I can see that.
The reason behind me dropping Greenwood is because I've already got Fernandes and Martial. And I want Giroud to play, so he's going to have to be first on my bench. And I've got to play Antonio at home to Aston Villa. I have to.
It'd be rude not to, Wiz.
And I get to support my team. Not often I get to do that.
Oh!
Is this another one?
Wait, oh my God!
How did Pulisic pull that wide? Did you see what I did there? How did Pulisic pull that wide?
Oh my
Never
God! Jeez, go and get your coat, Wiz.
He was off. Was he offside there?
I've already got my coat on. I'll see you later.
You're not cold, are you, mate?
He should have scored from there. He should have, or at least got it on target. But to miss the goal completely, oof, horrible.
I think these member streams for Steve-O is becoming a therapy session for letting out all his rage.
Poor guy.
There's got some fireworks going on outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in preparation for the, the trophy
It's a
presentation.
good game, though. It's
at
a
the
good
end of the
game.
day.
The fireworks are going off.
They're going off now.
They're going off very close to the stadium. It's obviously a fan that sets them off in the car park.
I don't think they were supposed to start them fireworks until at the end of the match.
It's very close to the stadium, isn't it?
Yeah, because they've built. If part of Anfield this morning, it was on Breakfast TV. They were building some kind of like stage for them to present the trophy on.
Yeah,
and they were
that's
showing
in
all
the
these
stadium.
fireworks and that. And they were saying about how they can't wait to do the fireworks at the end of the match. Well, someone's got there a bit early, mate.
Oh,
Pulisic next Sunday is going to be entertaining. Lots of games need upsets and wins. There will be. I
Ooh,
think there'll be a few
what's going on
drama.
here?
Lots of subs.
We've got some more changes.
Milner and Jones are coming on.
For-
Ray's favourite. Wijnaldum's
Wijnaldum.
off. Milner's coming on for
And Keita, I think, as well.
Keita.
Yeah,
Keita and who? Wijnaldum.
yeah.
and who's the other one coming off?
They right that time.
Milner and Jones on for Wijnaldum and Keita. Moore is a good shout. I'm bringing in Son also. Tottenham, mate, don't do nothing for
I'd
me.
Stick a cheeky bet on Jones to get a goal.
Has anyone got access to Discord at the moment?
Yeah, why? We're on
Yeah.
Discord.
Could you have a look in the Pookie's Punts channel and see what Paul is just written?
Yeah. Why? What's he writing?
Have a look.
Oh.
It's the bet.
Oh, wow. Well played.
Yeah.
Well played, Paulie. If you're watching, that is some serious dollarage there, mate. Well done. Well done.
I will tell those who haven't joined the Discord that we have a moderator who has just won £1,576.26
Yeah.
through Sky Bet.
Fine.
Well done, Paulie.
Nice one, Paulie.
Go! Let's
Well
go!
done, mate.
Yeah, what's the bet? That's what I want to know. Yeah, jet that, mate.
Paulie, I bet you love to see it.
He loves to see it, man.
Well done, mate. Well done.
Hey! Here he is in chat. Well done, mate. Go and buy yourself a pack of Bulmers. Another drinks break.
I was sort of slow in because he put my name in it and mentioned me, so I had a look and I'm like, just staring at it, open mouth. I'm like, is that right? Is that right? It took me a while, and then I'm like, it's Paulie. He's not gonna dupe me. Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
It's
£1.5 grand.
on the screen there. Do you know what? When I first opened it up, and I saw that he posted it, I know this is going to sound ridiculous, but I thought it said 1.5 million. I don't know why. I don't know why, because obviously there's not enough numbers there. But my brain just read 1 point, and then I saw 3 digits, and then another few digits after. I thought,
Yeah. Yeah, no, that must for a split second. That must have been wow.
I was just like, what the feck would he have put a bet on to get that?
My brain's actually read it as 1.5, like 1,500. I'm like, even then, I'm still trying to compute that. What? Not £15.76p.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money to win on a bet. Well done, Paulie.
Oh my days! Now he's showing right. So he did a £5 12-fold, which came in and gave him back £1,322.09. He did a £10 12-fold at near enough 10 to 1, and that won him £108.
Go and buy a lottery ticket, mate. I'll share it with you if you win.
And then he's done another 12-fold at a fiver at 28 to 1. And that brought in £145.87. All in all, £1,576.26. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even one bet, it was multiples.
Yeah. It was 3 12-folds.
Oh, it's going to be dangerous. Abraham inside and no one there. Never mind.
One for 263 to 1. One for 9 to 1 and one for 28 to 1, and they've all come in. That was just unbelievable. Well done.
What can you say other than just...
That's quality.
Wow.
That is quality. Yeah. It puts my 50p bets into... Yeah. Oh, well done, Paulie. I'm so pleased for you, mate. Right. What's been happening while I've been
Nothing.
in my betting field?
Oh, Tammy Abraham had a chance down the right-hand side, but that's about it.
Nothing? Okay.
Oh, damn it, Mane. What are you doing? He just couldn't keep the ball at his feet. He was running down the left-hand side and the ball just kicked away and he lost control of it. Oh, that's poor from Mane.
And the first thing he does is he puts his hand up and he apologises. You can tell that ain't Mo Salah.
No.
If that's Mo Salah, he's laughing his arse off, turning around and running back up to the pitch to get the ball again.
Yeah. Yeah.
One thing off topic I just wanted to say was, I know there's lots of people like doing scouting for next season, and I've even heard some people say, "Oh, I've already got my team for next season." How have you got your team for next
they're
season?
just idiots. They're just idiots.
Explain that to me.
They're idiots. You've just... Oh my God, this is dangerous. This is very dangerous. Chelsea.
He's gonna score. Must be. Yes. Pulisic's goal.
Oh, for flipping hell, man. Game on.
Pulisic again.
What a goal. And Klopp is even saying, well done, because that was a great finish.
Who gets the assist? Let's have a look.
Even Klopp's face then, he was like, fair play, good goal.
We got a game. Who is that?
Oh my life, they're falling over each other. Van Dijk.
Who's that?
And
Is it in?
Trent Alexander-Arnold can't keep on top of him. Gomez misses it, and Van Dijk collides with someone else. They fall over. I mean, since the restart, Van Dijk's been very, very average. I'm going to go... Yeah, very ordinary. Not like the Van Dijk we saw before Gameweek 30.
He's not been the Rolls Royce that they all make him out to be.
No.
Let's put it that way.
Is that a fair statement, would you say, as a Liverpool fan, Dread? He's not been quite, I mean, as immense.
No,
like he was, you know,
that's fair. I mean, considering as well how brilliant he was in his very first season as well.
Yeah.
So,
do you think it's an element of foot off the gas a little bit, you know?
Oh, definitely now, yeah, absolutely. You know, it's sort of like they're just playing the season out and everything. They've done all the hard work, but still want to win this game.
Pulisic is looking quality.
Yeah, he's looking really good.
I'll tell you now, Chelsea, they are going to be a force next year with Ziyech, Werner, Havertz potentially.
Well, there'll be a
Pulisic.
fourth going forward.
I think
That's
that
for sure.
but the thing is, if you score more than your opponent, it doesn't matter, does it?
Does that really work?
It does.
All right, I'm just gonna. This is the last word I'm gonna put on Paulie's bets now. So he did.
Liverpool
goal
nearly won
to be
a
scored.
title on that, scoring goals with
He
the days of Suarez. Carry on, sorry.
Nearly.
Nearly.
He put a
yeah.
goal to be scored. He put a goal to be scored in both halves of all 12 championship games. He did over 1.5 goals in all 12 championship games. And then he did a goal in the first half of all 12 championship games. And they all come in.
Excellent. That's
Fantastic.
brilliant. Well done.
It's just amazing. Just well done. It's what you can't really say much more than like
Exactly, yeah.
massive respect. I can see Chelsea
Is he
getting.
in the chat at the moment?
He was in the chat. Yeah, I can see Chelsea getting a
Paulie,
fourth.
if you're in the chat, mate, can you lend me a tenner?
Don't do it, Paulie. Don't do it.
I've got a bet to pay off.
Oh, Salah's at the back post, but the ball's easily shepherded out by Rudiger. And I think that's going to be Mane off for Oxlade-Chamberlain because they're never going to substitute Salah off. Because Salah is... Oh, hello. Is that Trent coming off?
Trent, yeah.
What?
Looks nice.
Oh, no, he's going for the corner. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
It's going to probably be one of Mane or Salah, and I'm going to put money on the fact it's going to be Mane. Because Klopp ain't going to take Salah off. Paulie's ordering a Just Eat. I'm surprised you're not ordering a blooming 10-course meal.
Hold up, Paulie, can you hold that order a minute? I'm watching football, bruv.
Oh, Salah trying to turn it. And it's out for a goal kick.
Oh, actually, yeah, Paulie, you can put that order in now, but I won't be able to deliver it until after the match.
Just caviar. Do Just Eat, do caviar. Yeah.
I'm afraid we don't. Oh, actually, you might. No. There may be a restaurant but in your area that does it, but I can't say there's one.
Chelsea again. Can they get something? This is dangerous.
Forward.
I like this attack from Chelsea. It's dwindled with the ball possibly too long, but no, the ball breaks out left with Kovacic. Was that Alonso? It might have been Alonso. Sammy. And the Liverpool are back in numbers now to defend, but is Pulisic at the back post? Can he get the cross in? To Pulisic. Oh, and the ball's defended well. Only as far as Rudiger. Chelsea look like they could easily... I reckon there's another goal for Chelsea here.
They are looking threatening, I have to say.
Yeah. What a game, though.
Oh, that's
what a game.
Glorious pass.
Alonso, really bad cross. Easy to defend there for Gomez.
Oh, I can't believe I'm going to bench Greenwood and Doherty. Jesus, wet.
Here it is.
Oh, well.
11 for 15. That's Salah.
Salah.
Hey!
I wouldn't want to be Steve-O right now. Oh, sugar.
Oh, man, that rant just got even better.
Can you imagine the swearing that's going on right now? Oh. It's a good job he ain't on
Well,
there.
but come on. He has got a return.
Yeah, but he'd still be like effing and blind. I'm sure he would have raked it up to about 50 quid by now.
Yeah, but no, I mean, that asset at that price, and I think he captained him, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't be happy with that. That's for sure.
No. Especially when he's looking at Salah versus Sterling.
Yeah.
And where Sterling scored 17 points and Salah scored not 17 points, he's not going to be out happy.
So, you see, now my wood captain isn't looking so bad now.
I think Liverpool are going to concede another.
I hope they do.
Come on, back post.
Oh,
Oh, and away.
What was that?
Come on, Chelsea, come on. What's the bonus points on at the moment? This is interesting.
Alexander-Arnold on 3.
Still?
Yep. Wijnaldum on 33 and Pulisic and Firmino on 32. But the gap between bonus points 2 and 1 is only 1 back. So
what's the gap between Alexander-Arnold and second? 7 points. 7 points between Alexander-Arnold. I tell you what, if Chelsea get another goal, Alexander-Arnold's on 13. 13 points Alexander-Arnold's on right now.
Yep.
Wow. And they've conceded 3 goals. That's quality.
But if they concede another, he'll be on -1 from that, and he'll probably lose his bonus 3. So he's going to be potentially on 9 points if.
Right then, I don't want Chelsea to score then.
I mean, and that just sounds a bit sick, doesn't it? The fact that he's returned twice and he would only get 3 more points than I don't know, the likes of Garcia that I have in my team, which costs me 4.5. But anyway, it's far from over. Still 10 minutes left of this game. Good evening, Storm Legacy. How you doing? Tim Lee, Pulisic is brilliant. Proud of him as an American. He's not the only great American footballer that's come into the Premier League.
Tim Howard?
Yeah.
Oh,
that was good.
That was a bit of a strange goalkeeping.
Right. Yeah.
Did you know that Tim Howard holds the record for the amount of saves in a game?
No, I didn't. Clint Dempsey, that was the player I'm trying to remember. I was trying to remember the name. I was thinking, I'm sure there's another American Premier League footballer that, Clint Dempsey.
He wasn't all that, let's be honest.
I liked him. I thought he was good. Thing is, I respect because it's before the MLS was like a big thing as well when he came over. Oh, that's dangerous. That's the way though. Fireworks is definitely going off at the moment outside.
The fireworks are noisier than the commentator or anything you can hear on the pitch.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn it up so I can hear it. Let me just turn the music off a sec so I can hear the fireworks. Gomez giving away the foul. Say again, what was that? Chelsea what?
Chelsea are 1 goal away from qualifying for the Champions League.
Wow.
So now you can see why they're playing for that. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
Thing is, the way they're playing, I think they're going to get it.
They've got what?
Brad Friedel. That's another great American goalkeeper.
Yeah, Brad Friedel, he was decent. Didn't he play for Liverpool?
He did, didn't he? Yeah, he had a spell. Yedlin, I wouldn't say he was great. Names
that are just out of the blue that you sort of remember from.
Come on, Marnie. Dribble it past everyone and score. Go on.
Pass him. Oh, yes. Now, where are you?
Now what?
Oh, it's got to be. Yes, it is.
Yes! Oxlade Chamberlain, who got the assist?
I think you'll find Chelsea. You're going to have to do something on the last day of the season to
Jones,
qualify
was
for
that Jones'
Champions League.
assist?
Oh, wow.
And look at it. It came from a Chelsea free kick. Brilliant. 1, 2, 3,
And this is what Liverpool do,
4,
eh?
5. 5 passes and done.
What a finish that was from Oxlade-Chamberlain.
I think it was Robertson with the assist.
Yeah.
No! Not
Yeah,
Robertson. No.
Oh, that's beautiful. My rival took him out this week. Lovely.
Liverpool score 5 goals. Salah is not one of the goal scorers.
Yeah, that's harsh, man.
Stop winding Steve-O up.
That is harsh. No one would expect that.
Or Mane.
Yeah, well, they took him off.
Or Mane.
Yeah,
Or
true.
Mane. Yeah, or Mane.
Salah or
That's the
Mane.
point.
In fact, who would have thought that Liverpool could score 5 goals without either of those two scoring?
And against Chelsea. It's not like they're playing, Accrington Stanley. It's Chelsea. A team trying to get into the top 4 of the Premier League.
And this is the problem. This is why Chelsea are going to be great going forward next season, no doubt. But this is going to be their problem.
Defending, yeah. It's like they've only kept 8 clean sheets all season, bro.
Yeah.
8.
Right.
Norwich have kept 5. That's only 3 less in 37 games. I just can't believe it. Chelsea and Tottenham being so poor defensively this year. I mean, everyone always takes the mick out of Arsenal, don't they, for leaking goals. They've kept 10 clean sheets this year.
So Alexander-Arnold, Pulisic, Wijnaldum. Oh, it's going to get bunched up, I think.
Yeah, I think it is.
And so Minamino and Origi are coming on.
Mane's coming off, surely. Minamino for Mane. Oh, what?
Like,
keeping Mane on?
Bobby's going off.
Interesting.
That's
Yeah, the
Bobby.
game's run.
Mane's going off, yeah.
Yep.
Well, there you go. Bye-bye, Mane.
Have another Trent goal to top it off. That'd be awesome.
Oh, you don't want much, do you?
No, not at all. I want it all, mate.
No.
It's crazy that Robertson's on 4 points. And I'm out of the top 100k now after that.
Oh, good. Come and join us, lot.
Yeah. Oh, well. Well, that was a good counter attack. Wow, the fireworks are well loud, aren't they?
Yeah, I told you. I think it's an error. They didn't mean to set them off. Someone's made a boo-boo somewhere. Unless those weren't the fireworks for the celebration. Like you say, maybe it was someone in the car park or someone setting up their own. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out in time. No, but like you said, they are pretty loud, so they must be like commercial ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, not commercial.
Oh, right, so
industrial
I'm on 82 points.
Oh, shut up.
I'm on 82 points.
Oh, shut up.
It's a great week, mate. That's all right.
Ah. Oh, Chelsea can't score 2 goals now, can they?
Chelsea could score a goal, but that's probably about it.
Not by crossing it in like that, they ain't.
No. But they will want to score to get the goal difference.
The last goal was the last goal that was just scored was
the last goal was Oxlade-Chamberlain, assisted by Robertson.
Yep.
What a good game, though. Hey, what a brilliant game.
It's quite funny that, because I'm quite sure in the early part of the match we were saying that, oh, this isn't really doing. We weren't even paying attention to it when it started.
I know.
So, what was your score prediction before this match, Jason?
I don't think I said it, did I? I honestly didn't know.
I'll be honest and tell you mine in a minute.
I said there'd be goals for both teams. I think Liverpool to win 3-2 or 3-2. I think I said Liverpool.
I went 1-1.
Fair enough.
You're on a roll this weekend, Wiz.
Oh, yeah. It's like I keep saying. People, if you listen to me, you've got to do the opposite of what I'm thinking. You have to. If you want to be successful, that is. I mean, you don't have to, you know. But, yeah, I went for a 1-1.
Wow. The final game week, I need 20 points on my rival in the final game week. It can happen, but it's very unlikely.
Who would have thought that I should have played Giroud against Liverpool over Ings?
Yeah, exactly.
That's mad, isn't it?
I mean, you'd never do it, would you?
No. And in fact, I had Ings as my vice captain.
But then you know what? I say that you wouldn't do it, but there are people out there that make those moves. I'm sure there has to be.
Yeah. And then there's other people who get them moves because of like bench players, bench foolery, I should say, you know.
Yeah.
But, oh my days. I've just realised Fernandez is on 1 point.
Yeah, you got a yellow card, mate. You got a yellow card.
Oh, Van Dijk, you got to be scoring that, mate.
Yeah, see, he only scores with his head in front of goal.
Oh, it did rise up on him. I can see why, yeah, that is more difficult than what I first thought. Do you see what I mean? When he was going to it, the ball's always rising up to him.
Yeah.
So it was, yeah. It's not something that he could get over to keep the ball down. It was always going to go up. What's this? Offside, is it? Oh, it must be.
So basically, Alexander-Arnold, even with bonus 3, is going to score 4 more points, only 4 more points more than Greenwood.
Yeah, and one's a defender, one's an attacker. What's your point?
Yeah, no, but I play a 3-5-2, so I'm just trying to justify the fact that I don't own I don't own Trent, so I'm trying to comfort myself with the fact that I don't own him.
Well,
I'm pretty happy with that.
And I do own him, so I don't know, what that means.
Yeah, well, you know, 2 of my 3 defenders returned this week, so it's all right.
Ederson 6, Lamptey 6, Doherty 12, Alexander 13.
Yeah, but you're not everyone else, are you?
With Walker 11 on the bench.
Yeah, but he feels sick. You've had a good game week, what?
Yeah?
You've had a good game week then.
No, well, not good enough, but anyway. Walker, well, Fernandez, who would have thought it? So, looking at my team, basically...
Let's bring your team up then, shall we? Hang on.
If I could time travel, right, I would have been able to see that I should play... Check this out.
Oh, yeah.
Giroud over Fernandez with Chelsea playing Liverpool and Man United playing West Ham. No, that was never going to happen. Mad.
This is a thing, isn't it? Like you just never.
This is why I say to Steve-O, because he would get in a rage over something like that, and me, I'm like, well, I looked at what I needed to do.
It is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, I made the decision at the time based on the facts, and yeah, I'm happy.
Wow. Wiz.
Yeah.
You're only 2 points behind me, mate.
What?
You're
Am
only
I?
2 points behind me, yeah.
Oh, mate, so I can get into the top 100k now then?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Oh, my life. I didn't know you were that far. I didn't think you were that close.
Come on.
Yeah, you were on 34 points before today.
Yep.
And you got massive points from Trent. Oh, my God.
Martial, Captain.
Greenwood.
Yeah.
William got you an assist.
Yeah, that was lucky. That was lucky. I needed William to do something, and luckily
That's
he
game
did.
over, ladies and gentlemen. That is game over.
That's
the game
it.
ends. And wow, what can you say? 5-3 to Liverpool with goals coming from, who was it again? Giroud, Pulisic and Abraham scoring for Chelsea, but Alexander-Arnold with a goal and an assist. We've got Firmino with a goal, Chamberlain with a goal, Keita with a goal, Wijnaldum with a goal, assist by Mane, Salah, Robertson and Alexander-Arnold. That's just crazy, crazy times. And the bonus points, looks like Alexander-Arnold will be picking up the bonus 3, Robertson on bonus 2, and Wijnaldum just behind on bonus 1. And I don't think it's going to change in terms of the 2 and the 1, but it all depends on the final calculations. It possibly the 1 point might be spread out between Robertson and Wijnaldum, or they might both get bonus 2. I don't know. See what happens. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I'm gonna personally look forward to the rant video that Steve-O is going to has probably released already on the members section of the channel. So yes, if you are new here, please hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon to know when we go live. Follow us on Twitter as well to know when we're going to do impromptu streams and to know about our schedule. We have a Discord server where you guys can just join and chat. We've got this evening Dread FPL and GW37 have joined us. Say hello.
Hey.
Hiya.
Thanks.
And you guys are fully on Discord most days, aren't you?
Yes.
Every day.
Absolutely, yeah.
There's not a day I'm not on it.
We're there.
Excellent.
Yes. Always something to talk about. There's always people involved, and across all subjects, and obviously FPL as well.
Brilliant. And I did do a video on Discord. I might play it in a moment. But yeah, I want to say thank you to everyone that's tuned in this evening for the show. I'm sorry that Steve-O... Well, I'm not sorry, because Steve-O was obviously not very happy and he wanted to go and do other things. But I'm sorry to see that Steve-O did leave, because it was quite interesting to talk to him and have him on the show. But I'm sure there'll be plenty more opportunities come the preview on Saturday for Game Week 38, and we can all forget about this game week and we can concentrate on Game Week 38, which is of course on Sunday afternoon. We'll be doing a bumper stream that day with multiple moderators. Hopefully we're going to have a full crew of 8 moderators, and myself and Steve-O. We're going to draw names in a hat and pull out the games so the moderators can watch those and follow along. And it's going to be you guys as well that are joining us. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we'll reflect on our season. And we don't have a lot of time to prepare for next year, or next season, I should say. But yes, this is Liverpool. Well done, Liverpool. And I hope you enjoy your celebrations this evening. Liverpool fans, I'm not going to personally watch the trophy being lifted. It's just like the same as I'm sure you wouldn't watch it if Man United won the league and you wouldn't watch them lift the trophy. But anyway, thank you so much, and I'll see you Saturday, probably for the preview, Saturday evening. But follow us on Twitter, we'll find out exactly what time. Thank you, GW37, and thank you, Dread, for being with us tonight.
Cheers.
Thanks for having me.
Cheers, dude. I'm going to quickly find this video before we just shoot, because I want to play it. And we will be done.
And guys listening, get the membership. Check out this Stevo rant. You gotta see it. You love to see it.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna be definitely watching that. All right, guys, I'm gonna play the outro. All the best now. All the best.